the Chat. I'm Catalina Alurs, joined today by Hetty, Angelia, Maria, Casey, and Bonnie on the last ever episode of the Chat.
Don't say ever, baby. Don't say ever.
Well, for now, right now,
That's right.
last show
That's
for
right
now on the Chat. This is exciting, you guys. It's very bittersweet, but it's very exciting.
Very.
It is really exciting.
There's already been some tears, actually, when I
By
was.
who? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Not with this makeup. No, ma'am.
Listen, let me just say for the record, Casey and I had no intention of being here. I was working on the hurricane.
She was doing the man in the booth.
24/7. We were doing all the crawls and the phone bank, and Casey came
And then what happened? We heard there was champagne, gummy bears, and cupcakes. We're like, okay, we're in.
Everyone here was for food.
Yes.
That's right, I'll be here. Okay, so
Right,
ladies,
exactly.
the reason you all are here is because you really were the brain trust behind this entire show.
If you insist.
You were. From the
said it.
inception, you put the cast together. Take us back, you know.
Take us back, Case.
Yes.
Well, but Bonnie can start. I mean, we
Don't
were
be
talking
shy.
about what year it was when the idea came
it was
about.
like 2013, and we were talking about doing another show. What kind of show would it be? And we settled on a show like this, and then we just kept evolving it and evolving it and evolving it, and it was. I mean, we practiced for really
Ever.
18 months. We started once a week. We brought people in. It wasn't even we just like.
Yeah.
You know, came
Testing.
up with people, and I remember the day, a couple of memories, that we didn't even have a table yet. We didn't have the glass table. I knew we were I wanted a glass table really bad. And Casey, you said, you know, do you want me to go out and see if I can find one? Yeah, I do. And so she went out.
Scan design.
Right.
Yep, scan
Table
design.
shopping.
Is that where this table came
This
from?
Yes.
table came from
Yes.
scan design.
That's where the budget went.
Can we sell it and get a coffee table instead?
Right?
It was funny, but you had only so much allotted. I think it was, I forget whatever the number was.
$200.
It was more than that. A little more than that. And this table was that exact amount.
It was.
Really?
The exact amount. I said,
It
okay,
was.
we'll take
That's it.
We'll buy it.
And
That
then
was fun.
I tried to get the guys to like open the doors more so we could get the table in.
I
That's
mean,
why
it
it has
was-
to
it was
stay in
good.
the studio the whole time. All those little,
Well,
those
it
little
was
things.
your vision and execution, and it was Bonnie's. This is her baby, and so I know this is
Well,
very bittersweet for you,
I could
and
not
so
have
that's
done
why
it
we got
without-
champagne
Wait,
and brought in Cristal, right? That's what I heard.
Do it without. I couldn't do it
Well, I'm
without
just the
Casey.
royal
I
queen,
couldn't.
and you
You
know
know,
what.
guys, but
I
it
couldn't.
started very local. And you guys really brought it out and branched out to bring in national guests and do, you know, Skypes with national celebrities. So don't you, I mean, it morphed into something even bigger than I think you expected.
I had to say, I'm always amazed at how much the feedback that we get, the positive feedback. From the very, very beginning, people always said it was like a national show. And a lot of times you go, oh, yeah. But it really was. I mean, we did it differently than every other show. I think we do it better. I really do.
I
It was
had
great.
fun because there were some great ladies on the show who are talents in their own rights, and it was a lot of fun because it was like hanging out with girlfriends.
Yes,
that's
always,
what I really
every single
enjoyed.
day.
The conversations before the show.
Oh,
and,
and during the commercial breaks?
Those are good.
That's
Not
the
for
real
public.
show.
I always said that's where cameras really should be, was
Yes.
during the commercial break.
Your hair looks really good today. I just
thanks.
recognize that.
That's
Wow.
a little bit of that humidity in the air right now.
Right,
Due
I
to
like
the
the
girls.
way.
No pressure that it's the last show.
That's
Now you want to
Didn't
look
want to
cute.
look like.
Now you want to look cute.
Didn't want to look like a dumpster
You got
fire
the
on
girls
last
out. We
day.
needed that month ago for some ratings.
Just saying.
Favorite moment, Bonnie?
Oh, no. Oh.
There's too many, right? Way too many.
Period, girl.
Over 3 years.
Oh, really?
Period, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so the marathon girl, right? This was the girl who did was it the Boston Marathon?
Yeah.
And she was running for menstrual awareness, and she was free flowing that week, and she didn't wear a pad, didn't wear a tampon, and we're aware now. We're all aware about the issues of menstruation, especially in third world countries where most women are either shunned from their communities during their menstrual week or don't have access to feminine products.
Yeah.
That was a really good
It
story.
was.
And the lady who did this, she called into the show. We had a phone conversation with her.
Oh, that's right.
She was at an airport.
Yeah, she was at an airport. Yeah.
London.
With us really
Yeah.
quick.
We were like
We had a lot of feedback from that. We had a lot of people write in about that. So a lot of feminists definitely on her side supporting her, and a lot of people that were criticizing, but there were many people that were really excited that we brought such a cool guest on the show.
Do we have any old pictures to share? Do we have any of
Can we
any
go
stuff
through,
we want to
start going
show?
through memory lane a little bit?
Oh, there we are.
This is day number 1.
That's Casey when
that
she
was the free coffee mug day. Yeah, I like that. That was fun.
This is September 8th, 2014. That was the very first day the chat aired. So we are 3 years to the date. Yes.
And there you are without your glass table.
Yeah, that's right.
We were struggling back then.
Yeah, we were.
We hadn't come up yet.
Yeah, we produced the show anyplace. Oh, enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Leanza.
at Tony and her platinum blonde hair.
Yeah, I actually loved Platinum Blonde Tony. It's a
I
little
did
more, it's a
too.
little more
I kept
auburn
telling
now.
her that. Yeah.
What a crew.
She was fun to work with. She had
Now,
a lot of
this was
personality.
great. You know, I love the chat going into the community.
Yeah.
You guys really have supported the show so much, not only by sending in pictures like this and putting them on social media, but it was always great whenever we had one of those hot topics. I felt like the viewers knew and understood when it was getting really heated up here, because they would take to Facebook, they would take to Twitter, and they would continue the conversation on
And
our
they
social
would not
channels.
mind sharing their thoughts at all.
That was the best part.
That
Yeah.
was the best part. And the thing is, a lot of people out there that are listening, to make sure that they know that we are truly friends.
In
real
And
life.
we are friends outside of this.
Yeah.
Even though we go back and forth and we banter back and
That's
forth,
work.
just like true friends do. You argue sometimes.
Friends
just
and
like
family.
just like you do with your sister or your brother. You have at it sometimes, and you want your voice heard, and you want to hear, they want to be heard as well. So we do that all the time. We go back and forth, but yet we're still
Lil
friends
Duval.
outside of here.
Absolutely.
The difference is, with your family, if you're sitting down at the Thanksgiving dinner, you're told not to talk about religion and politics.
And we do.
here,
Yeah, it's
that's what we talked about. I mean,
Yeah.
really, during the election season,
was
you know,
rough.
it was rough
was
because
rough.
a lot of us were on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Absolutely.
But
But we were
gosh,
able
did we
to
not
maintain
have a
our
broader
friendships.
perspective at the end of those
I
conversations?
think that's what I'm most proud of, to be able to bring, whether it was a political perspective, like you said, or medical. I modeled it after my my future husband, Stephen Colbert.
It's true.
Isn't it married?
She would email me clips of Stephen Colbert like every weekend.
Can't we do
We're
it
putting
like
thing
this?
together. Let's
Can't
do
we
it
have our
like this.
graphics like this? But he did always have like an expert, and I think that's what we did a really good job of
I
bringing
loved it
someone
because,
on.
especially like on social media, you would see people talking about the election. It was such a it would go from you know, good at first to just a dumpster fire in
horrible,
2
yeah.
seconds. And so still being able to have those very passionate, disagreeable conversations,
Yeah.
at least it stayed intelligent and it stayed respectful the
Until the
entire
comments
time.
started to come in and people got a little.
That's different. That's them. This was
Yeah.
a conversation that people needed to see during the election. Like, it's
Yeah,
okay
but
if
still,
you
the comments
disagree.
still came in, as I was saying. The comments still came in for people who were being nasty. They were choosing to be nasty. Anytime we wanted to talk bad about a certain candidate, they didn't like that. But that's okay. We
But
press on.
hopefully we
speak
led
about
by example. Hopefully we led by example, though, to be able to have an educated conversation about something. And we all think very differently on this panel, and that's
Yes,
what's so
that's
great.
the great, yep.
We're all so diverse in our thoughts. We've all been brought up in completely different backgrounds, and so that's what's cool for all of us to come together and say, you know what? No, I firmly believe this,
Yes.
and you firmly believe something else. And it's great to go back and forth. That's what educates people. That's how you find out how other people live. That's how you learn.
And sometimes
That's
you
how
see it from
grow.
another perspective, and you learn
Yeah.
something that your eyes were totally close to before you had that
Absolutely.
conversation.
Yes.
Well, we have some favorite moments that we want to share, and I do want to publicly thank Casey for, you know,
Cupcakes.
for the partnership. It was really good. But we have some stuff. When we get back from break, we're going to see some more stuff.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We're going to continue our walk down memory lane, and we've got some really great clips that we are going to share with you. So meet us on the other side of the commercial break.